Welcome everybody, my name is MrLlama and today I'm bringing you a ZVP on Shakuras Plateau. This is going to be between our Zerg player GoldenLighT, he is the blue Zerg spawning up in the top left corner, and QuanticAgh, the red Protoss spawning up in the top right. Did I say GoldenLighT was in the top right? I hope not. GoldenLight's in the top left, QuanticAgh's in the top right. If I got those confused earlier, I apologize. But this is going to be ZVP, and both players are Grandmasters players. GoldenLighT is code A, and I'm not sure if QuanticAgh is or not. I don't believe so, but QuanticAgh has had some great performances, and I have seen a lot of his games before, as I am friends with Axeltoss, who is Quantic's caster. So, this is ZVP, and looks like we do have the forward pylon down here. Or not forward, but the natural pylon built for a wall and for a forge fast expand from QuanticAgh. So we'll have to see if GoldenLighT decides to go for some sort of 2-base play, or if he does take the 3-base that Lenok, I believe, started doing a while ago and has become the standard. If you want to be macro-oriented, play against your opponent. So we'll have to see exactly what GoldenLighT decides. It looks like he's possibly going for a 15 hatch. But no, he doesn't really have the money for it yet, so he's going to go ahead and scout up with that drone. He sees his opponent is going for that forge fast expand. And what's this little drone doing down here? Running back in, and it's, oh, there he he's going to try and drop a hatch down here at his opponent's natural. And his opponent, Quantic, knows what's up. He's going to go ahead and bring out another probe to deal with this, but he's able to get the hatchery down anyways. So, very interesting start to the game. Agh was looking to go for that Nexus first in front of that gateway, but unfortunately he was able to do so, or was unable to do so, and that hatchery is going to go down, and now he is forced to throw that forge and gateway down. So Agh, in the meantime, just going to continue denying any sort of hatch back here at Golden's natural, and we do have the spawning pool going down as well. So how is this going to work out? I am so interested. This build, so unique, and a gas now just starting. So we'll probably see Agh chronoing out some zealots here to try and deal with this hatchery. As if this hatchery chooses to finish, which I'm not sure if he will, he tries to go for a cannon rush here, but drones are pooled. It's always smart as a Zerg player. If you are getting cannon rushed like that, pool your drones and just go down there and kill off the cannons. Do not wait for lings or anything like that. And Agh not getting that zealot out right now. I'm very confused as to why he's waiting on this. So gonna go ahead and throw down some cannons instead, and a cybernetics core. So it looks like Agh just trying to transition into his basic defense anyways, and then just take his nexus a little bit later once this does finish. But we do have some lings being built right now, so is he going to use these to attack the cannon? They are not set to first attack the cannon, so the rally point a little bit off there, and that's going to cost him a little bit of time. He's going to be able to sneak these up, possibly no beautiful block off right there. But now there is nothing to really stop these lings from breaking down the pylon. Still no expansion or anything like that from GoldenLighT. Looks like he might just be taking an expansion right now, as he does have 300 minerals. We'll have to see. He builds a queen over here though, and drops a creep tumor. So I love this move. Going to be able to hold this creep right here, and that is out of the range of the cannon, I believe. So I don't think Agh is going to be able to see this, and he is building even more lings right now. One of those cannons was cancelled, so that queen is going to go down though. So it looks like if more lings are made, this cannon will be able to get taken out, but there is a stalker that has come down, and the lings actually did not manage to break into the base right there, I don't believe. So a stalker here now, going to be able to clean this up pretty easily. It looks like Golden going to be trying to take out this pylon. He has expanded behind this, and now he's just going to move his links back. And what do we have? We have 2 drones in production, so possibility of seeing him trying to retake this. I don't know, does one cannon versus hatch building, who wins that? I'm not exactly sure. So, oh no, he's throwing spine crawlers down actually. So we're going to see spine crawlers going down here in the back of his base. And is there a robo bay, or a robo facility I should say, going down? I do not see it. So is he going, does he see this at all? Yes, no, no he does not. He sees the creep tumor, and just now he's going to see the spine crawlers, but to push over there he's going to have to risk going up against those lings. So a little back and forth battle between the lings and the stalkers, and it looks like the spine crawlers will be able to finish here. So Ag going to have to get a robotics facility down. Yes, he does now, but he is going to be out of his expansion for a decent amount of time right now. It looks like Golden going to go ahead and lift up his spine crawlers now to try and move them in a little better position, and this is going to deny anything from poking in pretty close right there. So going to need more units for sure, and in the meantime GoldenLight does have his expansion up and running. It's just now starting speed, mining from an extractor, getting an evo chamber in case of any sort of DTs or air really fast, something like that, which I could definitely see Ag doing right now. Looks like he's going for that robo, but I could see a Stargate going down just to kind of pick off these spine crawlers possibly, and do some damage like that over at his opponent GoldenLight space. But it looks like Golden actually going to be in a little lead after all that trickery right there, as he is able to get down a couple of spine crawlers. And QuanticAgh going a little easy there with the cannon, only had one cannon, cancelled another one, didn't chrono out a zealot or anything to deal with it. In fact, waited a long time to get a zealot out to deal with that, and let GoldenLight really build up a lot of stuff right there in his natural. So it looks like he's going to be going onto one sort of one base play, and here we go. He loads up into a warp prism, and I'm not sure if his opponent saw that. I don't think he did. No, he would not have been able to see that. So his opponent does not know that there's a warp prism right now, bringing units over. And does he have anything to deal with this back home? It does not look like it. GoldenLight extremely heavy on the harvesters right now, teching up to that lair tech. Does he even have a roach warren? No, he does not. So low on money, and right now he's just going to scout it, so this is going to be troublesome for our player GoldenLight to deal with. Two stalkers, two sentries are out, and he's got the force field going down on the ramp right there, so very, very annoying. And it looks like he's going to be able to pick off this queen. He opens up his warp prism as well, and now he's warping in units. So now some zealots are in there, and a lot of drones going to hit and be pulled right here. More sentries are warped in, but it looks like these drones and lings going to be able to kill off a lot of these sentries. Zealots just tearing away though. In the meantime, still nothing has been taken, so all of the action over right here. Drones and lings able to clean that up, but 5 zealots being warped in. So zealots versus lings, as everybody knows, zealots win after a long time. So it looks like Golden is in a bit of trouble here. What's he going to do? He had all of those drones hiding in the extractor or something. It looks like he's going to mineral walk over there and try and do some damage. He did build some spine crawlers back here in his base. So that is going to be extremely useful to have right now. And it looks like he dropped some spines as well in the front. So if this spine can get rooted, he may be able to deal with this. I'm not exactly sure. Let's see what happens. Transfuse goes down on that spine crawler. So beautiful job there by GoldenLight. And it looks like Ag is going to be in a little bit of trouble right here. Is he going to warp anything else? And no, he's going to stop his warp-ins. And the zealots are very weak right now, so it looks like these lings going to be able to finally pick them off. Yes, so GoldenLight in a very interesting situation. We do see Ag expanding though. And what forces do we have back home for Ag? Not too much. A few sentries and an immortal. He does have more sentries being warped in, so it looks like he might be going for a big push pretty soon. This immortal right here will be able to do a lot of damage to these spine crawlers, as it does 50 damage per shot, and it only takes 10 damage per shot because of this hardened shield. So extremely, extremely good against spine crawlers. It should be able to take those out themselves. In the meantime though, this expansion that he was trying to take down here has been cancelled, as GoldenLight sending over some lings to do some damage there. Has the warp prism come back at all? No, it has not, but it looks like Ag gonna go ahead and gear up for a push right here. Is he going to lose a possible sentry? I'm not sure. Looks like he's going to lose a zealot though, and take a little bit of damage on his sentries. So a little unnecessary damage. That observer is finally out, so we'll have to see if Ag does throw down an expansion off of this, or if he's going to go for some sort of push. What do we have in the harvester count? 33 to 27, so very, very even right now. And with those warp-ins, tons of sentries and zealots. And is there a roach warren at all for GoldenLight? I am not sure. No, but he has thrown a spire down, so off of that lair he goes for a spire, because he did scout his opponent's army with that creep and those spine crawlers. So he sees the Zealots, he sees the Immortals and Sentries, not very high DPS at all. And what do we have? Warping of more Zealots right now. So it looks like Ag not going to be prepared for air at all. The Spire is finished. How many Mutalisks are on the way? None so far. 2 on the way. So if Ag can get there in time, he will be able to deal with this, as that is enough Sentries plus a Warp-in. Would be able to handle this. And the Warp Prism just shuttling units up and down that ramp. Going to go ahead and bring another Immortal over. And it looks like some Ling's going to poke out here. Kill off the probe, so no forward pylon will go down. He will have the Warp Prisms, though, so that will be okay. And we have more Mutalisks popping right now. How many Mutas? 7, 6. So we have about 5 Mutas right now on the field. It looks like he's going to pull them back. Wait till they all get there as Lings get in, though, and they get a nice round. Force fields do not go down for Ag. So a huge blunder right there. He's going to be losing a lot of units. It looks like a warping of a Stalker does come, but there's so many Mutas on the field. I don't know if that Stalker will be enough. It looks like all of these sentries are going to go down. Their force field's pretty much unused. And 4, 6 Stalkers right there. Possibly 7. 7 Stalkers do push up into the main, but some Lings have built. And is the Spire going to go down? Yes, it looks like the Spire may be going down. Yes, so no more Mutas on the way, but it does look like there are enough Mutas, drones, and Lings pooled. And Mutalisk going to start tearing away at all of these units. The Mutas going to be able to kill off these Immortals, chase down these Stalkers, and Ag is now in a terrible position as Mutas are headed towards his base. And GG from QuanticAgh. So beautifully played by GoldenLighT right there. And I love the tactic, getting the hats down, getting the spines down right there. And his opponent really wasn't able to prepare for it. And the Creep Tumor played such a huge role in making sure those spines stayed alive, forcing his opponent into that Robotech. And wow, and I love the reaction by QuanticAgh to bring that Warp Prism over, get those Zealots in there, and start tearing away at those drones. But GoldenLighT able to hold that off, throw down that Spire, and get those Mutalisk out just in time to defend. So great game by both players. MrLlama out.